Hi there, my name's Anthony Allen, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can gain traffic from Twitter.
It's the one and only Anthony Allen.
So, how do you get engagement on your YouTube videos when you're posting to Twitter? There is a way to do this, and I'm about to show you in this video. So I'm about to show you how you can post your YouTube videos to Twitter to gain some traffic and engagement. Now, there is a specific way that I do this, and it does vary from how most share their YouTube videos with Twitter. So you're going to get some value here, as you always do on my YouTube channel. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to find the video that you're going to be sharing. In my case, it's this one here, as it's currently featured. It is the top 5 most expensive Xbox One games right now. It was posted 1 week ago. First, what you want to do is you want to find your content and click on it. So if you're on mobile, you can follow along and do the same as well, as if you're playing another YouTube video. Now, don't worry about the advert. I'm just going to pause it here. It's not going to share just the advert, so you don't need to worry about that. Then at this point, you want to click the share button, but don't rush along because I'm about to show you what to do after that. So if we click the share button, you can see that Twitter is actually delivered as an icon. If you can't find this, you can scroll through these icons here and you should find Twitter. But if you click share, what you'll find is you'll just be given just the text. And this is text that has been automatically generated for you. So there is your title of your video, there is the YouTube link, and there is where you have been posting the video, where you've posted the video that people can go and watch via @YouTube. Now, this is YouTube's official Twitter account that is being tagged here, because you're sharing officially via the YouTube app or the YouTube website. What I do at this point, because this tweet is not good enough and you can't see any imagery, is I actually copy this, and I already had another Twitter link opened, by the way, so I had my Twitter page already opened. I then click onto my Twitter page, and at this point, this is where the magic happens. So I'm now officially on my Twitter page. You can see various content that I've put up. And here is what it would look like if I clicked share through this option. It would basically look like an unappealing, little widget of a video where you can't see any imagery and it doesn't look very appealing. Now, what I do is I make my content more appealing when I can, officially, when I have the time to do so. Of course, I make my content more appealing and more exciting for my Twitter followers. So I click onto this thing here which says tweet. So you want to go to the tweet. Then you want to copy and you want to paste what you've already copied from YouTube. At this point, what I do is I take the thumbnail that I created for the video and I actually drop that into this section here. Now, what you could do if you're on mobile is you want to press share on your picture that you created, most likely it's on your mobile device, and then you paste this into the text description. Because we are on desktop and I'm using Mac, what I will do is I'll move this over slightly. I already have the imagery and I'll drop that onto the tweet. That has now been added to my tweet, which looks a lot better than that little widget that really doesn't explain or show what the content is all about. I then take this a step further. So anybody that is actually related to the content or in the content, I then add that into the tag. Now, YouTube, as far as I know so far, do not mind being tagged. Even though they are actually being added within the tweet, I also tag them as well. I then actually tag myself to let my Twitter followers know that I am within the content, or the content is about something that I'm talking about. It's a part of my brand. I would then add any other companies that are related to the content. For example, we're talking about Xbox, so I then add any applicable Xbox accounts. Of course, I do not abuse this system, as some accounts do not like to be tagged continuously in things that may not relate to them. So you'll notice that those two didn't turn up. It's probably because I'm not allowed to tag them anymore. But YouTube, as it's a YouTube video that we're posting, won't have an issue with this, and you can just click done. And we've officially added myself and YouTube into the tags, at this point, the next thing you would do is you would add any hashtags. Hashtags are absolutely brilliant on Twitter, and it's a really, really good way to actually gain more eyes to your content. You would then search through the hashtags and add those applicable hashtags to this tweet, and that will help you in order to gain more viewers to your content. And you'll actually notice that when doing this, if you're using a picture or a video, you'll actually notice that your engagement does go up, and you would actually be able to look into your analytics to see how many people from Twitter or how many of your Twitter followers actually followed along and came to watch your video. And you can find this within the analytics within the YouTube studio. And that looks a lot better than what this little widget down here looks like, which is actually non-engaging and doesn't get you a lot of click-through rate when sharing your video content. Of course, Twitter followers are used to clicking on links to follow along, especially a YouTube link, as opposed to the widget, which is what I actually advise when sharing to other sites such as Facebook. Every social media site is different, and in this case, pictures and videos of this size, and of course the square size, I would say just, it's borderline with the square 1080 video, but they do work a lot better than a small widget on Twitter and will help you gain some traffic from Twitter. If this video has been helpful to you, give me a thumbs up, and of course hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you can be notified of when I upload a new video, as I'm quite active here on YouTube. I'd love to see you in the next one, and I'll see you in that one that's coming up right now.